Hello YouTube, and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial, and this time looking at this lovely little Inca house that I've built. So I'm going to quickly give a tour and then we'll get started. So this is a little outdoor workstation area. Lots of baskets and stuff around there. We've got this nice little half slab floor which was quite interesting to work with. This is the mossy stone texture. Inside we've just got a little area, little storage area here. Then you've got the main sort of room with a fire pit and stuff, and then over here we've got a small little bedroom, so quite a big house to actually go and explore around. And you notice here that it actually starts a block lower than the floor, which is quite different, quite interesting. And then we've got this really unique shaped roof and a really nice messy design here, and you can see that nice shape again going on there. So to get started with this, we're going to build the basic frame, then get into the roof, and then do the detailing on the outside. So let's get started. We're going to need cobblestone, we're going to need stone bricks, and that's actually it for the basic frame. So just go to an empty plot and we'll get started. So we're going to use our stone bricks and just lay out a very modular design. So we're going to go place a block, just place it right over here. Leave 3 gaps, place another block, leave 3 gaps, place another block, and then do 3 of those on this side. So 1, 2, 3. So we've got this modular design that I say I use all the time, which is 2 by 3, and I use this for coming up with any kind of style. If I've got to come up with a new style for something, this is what I go for. So now that you've done that with your stone bricks, you're actually just going to join those all up, so it's just one big stone brick rectangle. Just like this, and then on top of that you're going to do cobblestone, so it's just another cobblestone rectangle on top. Alright, so now you've done that, you need to make a space for your doorway, which is going to go around about there for me. You can put it anywhere you want. Next we're going to work on this side of the building, so you're going to go in a block and up, then in and up, in and up, and in and up, and you notice that that should be the center pillar of your house, and you're just going to go in and up one more time. So you can see it's the peak of the roof is actually off center to the main part of the building. So we'll just do that on this side over here. We'll actually start with the center block. So if we place 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see this is our center block. We're going to go up there, so we know that's our center, and starting here we go in and up, in and up, and in and up, and then we're going to go up one extra block from that center pillar. So these two should now be aligned, and then for the rest of it you're just going to go out 2 blocks and then go out another 2 blocks, so you get this really steep side over here. And this works well for the back of the mountains, which is where a lot of these sort of houses and storehouses and this shaped building sort of existed. So like the back of the mountain would be up there where it's quite steep that you need the roof, and then down here allows for the rain to run off and stuff. Once you've done that, you can, if you want to, continue that in the inside. So I'm just going to quickly build that up. I'm actually going to use stone brick for this bottom layer. So just build this up. I'll just speed this up as well so that you guys see it's exactly the same. Alright, so there you go, you've got gap of 3 in between each of these now, and these just sort of act as separators for your rooms, and that's the basic layout of the building. Next we're going to move on to the roof. So for the roof I'm going to need my ceiling block, which will be a oak slab and a oak stir slab, and we're just going to go like this and up again, leaving the middle block out for a minute until we get up to there. And then we're going to go down like this, and then on top of these I'm going to place 4 blocks or double slabs, and then put slabs in the middle so you get this shape. So do that again. We've got 4 blocks and oak slabs, so you get this little shape, and you've got these poking through. The top you can just put as half slabs or full blocks, doesn't really make a difference. I just like to use the full blocks, and then in between each stir place a slab block, and that should get rid of all of the daylight from this building, but it will allow you to actually see outside, which is quite a nice little feature. So I'm just going to do that for these 2 sections and probably speed that up on camera. Alright, so now I've done that, you can see that we're actually trapped in here. So if you want to, you can just punch doorways in wherever you like. And I'll just go back at the end of the video and show you the interior that I did to give you guys an idea of what spot of space you can use and what you have to work with. So now that we've done that, that's going to make it easier to place our roof. So the roof, I'm actually going to use hay. So I'll just go to this hay block here. And it doesn't really matter which way you face it. For the moment, for the time being, I'm going to make sure that it's all going that way, and then at the ends we're going to have these nice blocks just to stop it from sort of falling off of the edge. And it doesn't actually have a whole overhang just yet. The overhang is actually Conquest specific. If you're not using Conquest, you can just do this, just go off another block and then maybe put some wood there to make it look like it's a support in the hay. If you do use Conquest, then the technique that I'm going to use is absolutely perfect for making a really nice completely hay or completely straw, as it would have been, overhang. And as you can see, it doesn't really matter if this is a full block or a half slab. I deliberately left this just to show you it's going to be covered up anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Like I said, I just prefer the full block. So this is our Incan house. As you notice, it's a little bit different to mine. So I'm actually going to get some world edit tools and a stick so I can remember the metadata. So this is 170, and I want to use 170:6. Or is it :2? So brush sphere 170:2 5 mask 170, and I'll just change all of this to the nice dark grey thatch, and I think this looks really great for this style. It really works nicely. So we've got all that changed over, and as you can see, it's still quite flat. So the next thing that we're going to do to make this even more detailed is we're going to get the oak wood slab, and if you can see that we have this thatch one, now I get a blaze rod out and change that biome, you see that we get these. So we're going to put a couple of those around, and this is how we're going to do the overhang. We're going to place sort of a block like this, then we're going to go up like that, so it's a sort of double thatch block. Then you can grab a normal hay bale. Nope, that didn't work, did it? Why has that not worked? The idea that I had. Alright, so we're just going to place like this, and then the same for here. In fact, we're going to place it down a block and just swap those out. For here, we're going to actually need stir blocks, and you can actually get these stir versions. We need to get some sandstone stirs, and it's the last 8 metadatas of sandstone. As you can see, there we go. We want the upside down ones, and we want to have this one first. So just replace those blocks underneath here like this. I forgot my stick. There you go. It doesn't have to be straight like that. You can mix it up. This is just for demonstrational purposes, I suppose. And then we're going to do it again. So we'll have another one of there. Maybe we'll have a stir facing that way. We can have a slab and a full block, and there could be a full block. So they're already changed over. We want to use the ocean biome to get the darker slab thatch. Just bring that down as well. There you go. So you can even use the blocks like this, so it's not as straight. It's a nicer curve, I suppose. Makes it different. Makes it more interesting. Just swap these metadatas over a little bit more as well. So there we go, and that's how that works. So I would do the same on the other side, but that's just going to waste a little bit of time. That's all really you need to know. Maybe here we could have had another full block as well. Just make it a bit more interesting, a bit more different. But you get the point anyway. You get the gist of it. I'll definitely just at the end go and show you guys how that works on my Inca house, because it's not brilliant here. Next, we're going to mix up the stone material. So we're going to use cobblestone, normal stone can mix in there. I'm just going to do this by hand, but you can use world edit if you want to do that. Just to put in a couple of blocks, and you're only replacing the cobblestone, you're leaving the stone brick layer. And then we're going to get 1:8, which is this version. Mix that in a little bit every now and then, and I deliberately kept this to these 2 layers of stone. And then the other one that I used was the double stone slab block. So this one, cycle through a few times and you get the cleaner stone, and just dot that around as well. And it just makes it a little bit more interesting stone wise. Once you've done that, you're going to bring this layer out by stone one block, just this layer, not these two side layers, and you're going to add some cobblestone walls in as supports. So you're just going to place them like that. You can get one going down that center pile there, and you get one just holding up the bit of thatch there at the end. That makes that a little bit more detailed, I suppose, more interesting, less plain. And you're going to put a couple of broken up stairs around like that, maybe put a slab down here and there, and there you go. That's all you have to do for that side, really. That's about it. For the front, it's pretty much the same story. You're just going to put these slabs that go down, go up here and there, and just fall about. Change all the biomes over to ocean biome, so that they're all facing the right way around. And then at intervals, you're going to get the cobblestone wall. Just put those in there as support. So they actually look like they're holding the thatch up. For the rest of this roof, you can use the sandstone stairs. Just mix them in like that here and there. Get it nice and random. Mix it all about. And same with the slabs. Mix it up. Change this one out for a slab on that side. Change the biome over. And it gives a nice curve to the roof. So if I just go back to the original house, which is on this one, you can see here where I've got the stone mixed in. You've got that stone mixed in. I actually don't think I had any normal stone. But you can see there the supports going up. I've got a nicer curve with the roof going down here using the slabs and stairs on top. And a good mix of stairs on these sides here as well as the slabs. And here are the supports on the sides. As you can see, I didn't actually bring the wall out by a block on the front as I did for the two sides. The back, it's very similar to the front, just without any windows, using these supports. The same for this, it's raised up a block, it's a bit steeper. And I've tried to keep these bulges where the supports are. So if we go inside, you can see this wall here. This is that section of 3. And then in here we've got another wall that I actually cut back a bit. And, you know, 2 other sections of 3. So this is some great stuff you can do. And we've got a little opening there for the smoke to get out of. But that's about it really, guys, for this tutorial. I know it's not been a proper in-depth tutorial, but it's giving you guys the tools to recreate this and the techniques that I used to do it. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.